Yeah. From now on, you can be Diana. How's that fit?
Diana.
I'm Hugh. I don't do babysitting, but I'm gonna need your help, and,
Hugh. Diana.
yeah.
Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana.
Pragmata is the newest sci-fi action-adventure game by Capcom. It is released in April 2026 for consoles and PC. Game was actually announced way early back in lockdown days, but it kept getting delayed, so the hype was real. Yug is the main character, who is a space investigator, and Diana is a mysterious android girl. They get trapped inside a lunar research facility after an AI system goes rogue. The moon station is basically collapsing into chaos with hostile robots everywhere. Yug slowly develops a protective bond with Diana while trying to escape back to Earth. The setting is pretty cool. The moon base has abandoned facilities, rogue machines, weird uncanny environments, futuristic 3D printing technology. Capcom intentionally designed parts of the game to feel AI generated and slightly uncomfortable. We control both characters together. Yug shoots enemies while Diana hacks bad guys in real time to expose weak points after solving those puzzles. Of course, I'm telling surface level stuff. This can get pretty creative, and the game is mainly blowing up right now because of Diana and Yug's relationship. They both feel like daughter and father. Diana is so cute, man. Even I would wanna baby a child like that. Okay, check this video of her making a drawing of her dad.
Hey, can I give you something? Hugh? Thanks for talking to me all the time. Ta-da!
Is this supposed to be when we first boarded the tram?
Uh-huh. I drew it. It's for you.
Look at that. You wrote your name, too. Not half bad, kiddo.
There's also a scene where Yug talks about how family isn't just what's in your DNA and tells that he's adopted. Gets pretty deep actually.
They look like family.
Probably a buck and his fawn.
So their DNA is a 50% match.
Well, a family isn't just what's in your DNA.
It isn't?
Not at all. I mean, I was adopted.
Adopted?
Yeah, when a family takes you in as their own. Even though we don't share the same DNA, they're still my family. And I love them.
Hugh, you said that you were adopted, right?
Yeah, when I was young, I was in an orphanage.
Orphanage?
I guess I was about your age when my parents took me in.
Is that different from a regular family?
I couldn't tell you what regular is, but they loved me all the same.
That's what I really like about this game. Yug feels like the perfect protagonist to have for a dad simulator game. Everyone is loving this game, especially me and the boys.
I think the funniest thing about the Pragmata controversy is that those incels genuinely think they could ever get near enough to a woman to impregnate one. It's not nuanced. Pragmata is blatant pedophilia catered to male gooner gamers. A lot of loser males who often turn to gaming are pedos. It is an unconscious strategy to avoid competing with chat, as well as complementing their own pure adjourniness. Stalled development. What? Y'all are full of shit talking about dad instincts and whatever. We know why the f you want to play the game. You want to crack the little blonde bimbo
Lil blonde bimbo. That's what comes in your mind after looking at this innocent girl. I don't know, maybe you are the problem.
Why are people thinking this is sexual or makes you a pedophile? Because men are notorious for being peds and disgusting humans. They sexualize everything. You are not very smart.
Ah yes, just generalize everything and call someone not very smart to discredit them. Yeah, I do agree, crime rates are higher for men, not just cause we treat women way better than men, but also cause of men being encouraged to take more risk and social conditioning and of course a little bit of hormones, you know the deal. But let's be real, women are not angels either. Even they commit heinous crimes, but we just give them a slap on the wrist. Enough of the feminism, we need some stricter laws for men. No woman should be able to call you a PDF file or grade and not lose her job or something. They should have some consequences, but it really does become a guilty until proven case for a lot of men. It's messed up, I know, and I know what type of woman they are. When they see a man with a child, and their first thought is to assume the worst from the male gender as a whole.
Did they make her look like a porn star, though?
FBI, open up!
Funny how y'all have paternal instincts for a child with a model woman's face plastered on it. Make her look like an actual kid with missing teeth, short hair, bare face, snot, and see if those instincts kick in the same. This game is openly catering to pedos. The gaslighting is over.
Classic, using words like toxic, narcissistic, gaslighting to look smart on the internet. And what do you mean by make her look like an actual kid? In the first, she looks like a 10-year-old, and in the second one, she looks like a toddler. And this woman wants everything to look as ugly as her face. Jeez, this is kind of stressing me out. There's a reason why I didn't made a single Turkey Tom ass documentary on weird online people.
Robot Girl makes me uncomfortable, and the fact that I haven't seen female gamers fawn over her is interesting. I've seen more clips of her and that man, and that is not how kids behave. Something weird is going on here.
Ta-da!
Is this supposed to be when we first boarded the train?
What? Uh-huh. I drew it. It's for you.
Look at that. You wrote your name, too. Not half bad, kiddo.
Not half bad. It's perfect. Wait, look down here. She did draw us. That's us right there. There's a little spaceship. Dude, this game, oh my god. It's just a masterpiece already.
Meanwhile,
We've reached radioactive levels of incel propaganda. What the f does incel mean anymore? I feel like I ask this in every single video. This tweet got thousands of likes. I feel like I am going and say, where does the incel part come from? Like, they want men to be open about their emotions, and then men are open about their emotions, and then they're just called Nazis or incels or both. Usually both. It's usually a package deal. And this tweet came from a man to make things worse. A grown-ass man saw another grown-ass man speaking about the normal human desire to want a family and want children one day, and called him an incel. Cockroach behavior. Capcom's goal with Pragmata was to make everyone who plays this game want to be a parent. Then they've done an amazing job. I always sit back when Diana starts playing and think to myself, so this is what it's like to have a daughter? She's so cute. Watching a child play with a toy and actually raising a child are two completely separate things. Kids are adorable when they're calm and playful, but little demons when they're screaming, snotting, and destroying your shit and keeping you up at night. Men really think having children is easy and fun. It's not so fun when they're pissing and shit and crying nonstop. Do you have kids? No, and I got my tube side 3 years ago, but thanks for asking.
Lord, the last comment got me cause it's always the childless women who complain like this. Absolutely no one said that. I have never had a pet, and of course I'm single right now, so I don't have any experience with protecting and providing for a small being. But even a dog and cat shit and piss in weird places sometimes. Cats are notorious for causing destruction in the house, for getting our attention. So in my opinion, raising a pet is like a starter pack towards being a parent, and there's a lot more responsibilities with real children, but it's worth it at the end of the day. Just thinking about how you and your partner's love created a living being in itself can be such a fulfilling thing. I still believe from a biological perspective, we humans only have one purpose, and that's procreation.
In any case, what is this? Capcom's Pragmata. Wait, did it come out already? Pragmata, it's making thousands of people suddenly want to start a family. You play as Hugh, a soldier, stranded on a ruined lunar research station. His job is protecting the childlike android Diana while fighting rogue AI. In one emotional moment, she gives him a crayon drawing of the two of them together as a little family. Even streamers who say at the start they didn't want kids end up breaking down happy in tears. So what's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things that you actually enjoy, right? If you're a lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, it's just not something that you're going to experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life, right? This is something that I never understand.
Unfuckable, huh? This is the same guy who has to pay for sex. Yes, he is good looking, but that's it. He doesn't have anything else to offer. Hassan's the type of guy to be a Nepo baby with $1 million mansion and still be a childless bum in his mid-30s. Hassan's the type of guy to date a corn star, get cucked by her and then brag about getting cucked.
When I was with my partner, who is a porn star, she did not actually do any other shoots. Like, it was on her own volition. I didn't care. Like, I was like, you can do whatever you want. Except for one instance, she did one shoot and I didn't really care about it. I had no like, we had a more open relationship, and so I wasn't, you know, it didn't bother me at all.
And by the way, this is the man that apparently is going to convert the right wingers to the left wingers, right? This very manly cuck over here. The guy who hates the #1 hobby of all men, that is gaming. I mean, I guess it works for a certain group of people like iDubbbz. I mean, he went from extremely edgy and saying slurs to extremely woke now on the other side. And I guess he found out that Hassan is a cuck and he was like, you know, I kind of get this guy. I really relate to this guy. I'm gonna join his side.
Hassan Bootlicker, Casey Tron is the type of woman to make the kinds of tweets we discussed about in the video. Let's see how much IQ does a woman like that have.
Dude, oh, I'm getting all my politics from Shoe on Head. Honestly,
where's like the actual video that she put out?
Probably on her YouTube channel. The link to it is in her bio.
I'm trying to find where it is. Like, I saw it a couple days ago.
Yeah, it's probably on her channel. Go to her channel. There's a link right there in her Twitter bio. It's right in front of your face.
But God, she just tweets a lot.
Hey, guess what? That wouldn't matter because what you're looking for is in her bio. Oh my god. Okay, finally. That was actually infuriating to watch. You fucking idiot.
Okay, that's it for this video. Probably won't make another video on controversial topics. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to live yourself now.